Thank you, Anita, for taking the time to talk to me today. It's great that someone from Pret A Manger, especially someone of a senior nature like yourself, has been able to talk to me. So first of all, I'd just like to ask you a few questions about who you are, where you work, and how you got into the industry. So the first one is pretty much who you are and where you work, please.
So my name's Anita Kinsey and I'm a Senior Technical and Safety Manager at Pret A Manger. So I work within the global team and based in London, and part of my job is to make sure that we follow the same procedures and policies all over the world.
Fantastic. So how did you get into this line of work?
I didn't do a food degree, actually. I did a straight biology degree, and I saw an advert in the paper for Northern Foods, and I thought, oh, that sounds really exciting, and everybody needs food.
So you came from Northern Foods. Did you go straight into Pret A Manger afterwards, or has there been a bit of a journey since then?
No, I worked for Northern Foods for about 6 years, and then I left Northern Foods only because I moved to a different part of the country, and joined a company called Yoplait Dairy Crest and worked for them for quite a few years, and then I joined Pret.
So in your current role that you've got now, what do you find are the greatest challenges?
The differences in legislation around the world always make it interesting, and the ever-changing landscape in which we live. Because at the moment we're working really hard on allergens and new legislation for allergens that's coming in shortly, but tomorrow it could be something completely different. Oh,
wow. So I see that Pret are in 9 countries around the world. Does that mean that you've got a lot of travelling with your role?
Yeah, I do quite a bit of travelling. Quite a few of those countries are what we call partnerships. So we work with a franchise partner in those countries. And I have a couple of colleagues who look after those, but Hong Kong, New York, Paris, yes, I do travel to those.
Wow, wow. So what kind of skills do you use regularly then that help with your job?
A lot of it is about communication and just listening to what people say. And we had a joke with my boss the other day about being observant, because he changed his shirt halfway through the day and I was going, oh, you've done it. And he said, I didn't think anyone would notice. But a lot of being a food scientist has been about being observant and seeing what's going on and what's changing. And it's just been very analytical as well.
Fantastic. So what would be your advice then for students, graduates that are aiming to look for their first job?
Look at lots of different areas. There's so many areas you can work in. You can work in manufacturing, you can work for retailers, you can work for government, people like the Food Standards Agency. You can work for NGOs as well. There's lots like anaphylaxis campaign and people like that. They all need food sciences. Pick something you love because you'll spend a lot of your life doing it.
Fantastic. So do you have any additional advice for any up-and-coming or current students that have at the moment?
I would say spread your ideas, look at lots of different things. Don't worry about starting in on the ground floor. You can always work your way up through the system. The current UK Managing Director of Pret A Manger started as a technical manager, did a food science degree at Reading. Wow. And started as a technical manager. She's now our Managing Director for the UK. There's no limits. You can go where you want, you can do what you want, you can go all over the world with it. Don't narrow your horizons before you start, I think.
Fantastic. Anita, that's been really, really helpful. Thanks for taking the time to talk to me. It's been really good. So yes, thank you very much.
No problem whatsoever.